Hey everybody, welcome to your HIIT 360 class for today. We're going to be working through 13 different exercises that we'll be repeating through twice. Like always, I'll talk you through each of the exercises, showing you the non-plyometric and the plyometric, making it as high and as low impact and as low and as high intensity as you would like. Alrighty. So we're working with 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. If that isn't suitable for you, you're more than welcome to add some or take some away, but that's the format I'll be doing today. So the first exercise that we have is an in and out squat jump, and we're going to be tapping the floor with each rep. Okay, so the first option for this exercise, and everyone please do this whether you're taking the non-plyo or not, as it's a good way to get nice and warm through the exact same movement patterns, and just take your time. Your tempo might be a little bit quicker when we actually get into the working set, and that's pretty normal. Okay, so with our squat, making sure our bottom is pushing back first and our shoulders are leading up each time. The non-plyometric option is to step one leg out as you take the hand down and then step it all the way back in. Okay, so you're squatting as you're reaching. One hand reaches up, the other hand reaches down. Keeping our core as engaged as you can, centering yourself each time. Let's just do another 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now the plyometric option for that one is to jump it as you come in. You're still tapping your hand to the floor, and then as we tap it to the center, you can either leave the hands down or you can reach them up. So it'll look like this. Jump it out and in. Nice soft landing through the feet. Okay, first exercise done. Second exercise is a squat to forward fold, adding a jump if you want to. So the first non-plyo without the jump is to bring the elbows to the thighs, and now they're staying in a nice fixed position once we're there. So we're thinking engage through the core, hinging down, your feet are about squat distance apart. You can turn the toes out slightly, and then we're going to sink it down and rise it up. Lower and rise. So you'll feel this through the hamstrings, your quads. Keep the core as active as you can, straightening the legs as much as you can as well. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Plyometric, if you're going to be adding on, it's the same setup. So we go with the hands down and we squat, rise, we squat again, jump it up. So we go rise, squat, rise. Nice soft landing through the feet. Woo! Each time. All right, so that is the second exercise done. Next one we have is 4 plank toe taps with 4 mountain climbers. So the first option, you can come down onto the hands. You could be on your knees for this one, and you can just pull one knee in for 4, 3, tapping it back, 2, and 1. And then you can lift up and just tap the foot, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elevate, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. You can be on your elbow for that one if you want to. Just be mindful that it might feel a little bit more restricted as you pull the knee in. All right, so the plyometric for that one, or the more advanced option, is to be tapping the toe and you're on your toes for a plank. So it goes 4 again of each. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it back. All right, you want to try and keep the shoulders over the hands as much as you can. Next one, we're going to be coming down to the floor, and it's the same option for everyone here, as this isn't a plyometric exercise, and we're doing a star sit-up. So you lower the back all the way down onto the floor, and you bring the legs a bit wider than hip distance apart, and the arms replicate that. So we've got a star shape on the floor, and now we're pushing the opposite hand to the So we're going to push the right hand into the floor and lift the left hand and right leg as we close that gap. And then you're controlling down nice and slow as you roll it back to begin the beginning, and then rise it back up again and lower. Okay, we just keep alternating here through this range. If this one doesn't suit you, just pick any ab exercise and do it for the duration for the 40 seconds. Alrighty, so the next one we're going to be doing is a squat pop jump into a plank. Now the non-plyometric option for this one, if we're going into a narrower stance squat, so they're sort of stacked directly underneath your sit bones. We're trying to keep the chest up nice and tall as we tap the hands down towards the floor. 2, and then we bend, step it back, in, rise it up, back for 2. 2, full hip extension, squat it down, back, in, and back up. Back, in, and rising it up. All right, so adding the jump to that one, we're just tapping the floor. You can reach the arms up, you can keep them down, whatever is suitable for you. Jump it back in. All right, it's kind of like a variation of a burpee. Next one we have is a lunge with a kickback, and then lunge with a knee drive, all on the one leg. All right, so without the jump, it looks like this. Let's go with our heels stacked underneath our bottom, and we're going to lunge right leg back. We kick, lunge it back, drive the knee up. Lunge, kick, lunge, knee up. Feet are staying square the whole time. Alrighty. And then we've got that one on the other side. We're going to be breaking it up with an exercise in between, but let's just go over that one now. So other leg, lunge, kick back, lunge, drive the knee. Rib cage towards your hips. All right. And then with the plyo, the only time you're adding a jump is in the knee drive. So it goes lunge, kick it back, lunge, pull the knee up. All right. Awesome. So next one after that, we have 2 Spider-Mans plus 1 plank jack. So what this looks like as a non-plyo, we're just going knee, knee, tap, tap. And you keep repeating that action, tap, tap. Keep shifting the shoulders over the hands. Now, the plyometric option, we go knee, knee, jump it out. Knee, jump. Okay, and that one wants to kind of flow through as much as you can. And then after that one, we'll be doing the right side with the lunges. And then give it a breather. Then we have the push-up into side plank. This one, you're more than welcome to go on the knees or the toes, whatever variation. I'm going to talk you through it now, and then you just pick which one suits you. So if you can do a push-up on your toes, yours will look like this. So you're in a backward diagonal with the elbows. We're drawing down, rising up. You twist to one side, then you come back, okay? Second option, you can go on the knees, down, push up, and then you can rise up onto the toes and then come back. And then third option, you can stay on the knees for both. So you can go down, rise it up, you bend the bottom leg and extend the top leg. Okay, and then you swivel back. That one more time, you bend the bottom leg, straighten the top, and then back to the center, okay? All right, then we've got a V-snap or a tabletop sit-up. So I'll show you both of those options. The tabletop is definitely a little bit more manageable for a long period of time. So that looks like this. We roll down onto the spine, hands come behind your head, and we're lifting both legs up to your tabletop position, and then we're just rising and lowering, pushing your lower back in towards the floor, controlling as we roll back down, and use your breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, And then the V up, we're going to go with your hands on the floor. You can start elevated if you want to, and I'm going to do a bit of a variation of this exercise as I do find it's actually pretty hard. So the first one is you can keep the legs straight. Second one, you can bend the legs in, or third one, you can go single legs in. So I'll probably do the alternating of the single legs or the double leg bend. I'll see how I'm feeling by this point. This is towards the end of the class. All right, and then we have a jumping jack with a foot tap. So this one, we're just going to go non-plyometric option is to go with your hands and your feet up, and we just tap it in, tap it in. Okay, so you'll just work with the opposing arm, pulling down each time. Okay, and then the plyometric is to jump it. Nice soft landing through your feet each time. Last exercise we're going to be going into is a commando. If you want to do a burpee instead of a commando, go for it. I will not be taking that option today. So don't feel pressured to. I'd actually prefer, by this point, regardless of how strong you normally feel in commandos, let's just all go on the knees and keep it really tight and square, and the quality is there. So on the knees here, hips are nice and square to the floor, and we're just gliding the hand down and down, then we glide it back up and up. So we're avoiding where you're marching through the hands. That was really excessive and exaggerated, but just so you know what I mean, because that's a lot more load on the wrists and the shoulders than there needs to be. Use your core to support you there. Have a good time. 2 rounds. Remember, we're only doing everything twice. You can push through, grit your teeth. Quality over quantity, always. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Let's do it.